Okay, this is a mission called Construction Crew, which I'm working on. You have a dog, which is kind of like your watchdog guard dog. Right now I'm telling him to sit because I don't want him running around. He does have some funny animations. But anyway, this is where you'd go to get your construction supplies, your workers, get a custom sign there, got a cop there. But we're not doing any of that yet, we're just looking at the ambiance of it. Radio playing the BBC News. Just a random thing, you know, it has nothing to do with the mission, but, you know, it kind of just adds to the realism of it. So walking over here, you can see to your right, chickens, but you also see a mechanic shop. You can actually hear the mechanics working in there, even though there's only one guy there, but, you know, you still hear the noise. You know, it just adds a little bit of realism to it. There's a gas station over there to fill your truck. You can hear some jets overhead. I've added a lot of airplanes overhead. You can hear a helicopter. You can see fly by in a second. So a lot of neat noises. And there's another airplane. So we're gonna go walk over, get in the truck, and pick up the dog. Now, in this truck, I added 3 different sounds of sirens to it. You look on the menu there, there's a yelp, an air horn, and a siren. But I'm not gonna do this siren here, I just did the other ones. But now we're gonna go pick up the dog and put him in the back of the truck. And we're going to go check out the town, just so you can hear some of the noises from in town. And also, if you hear in the truck, we've also got some CB radio going on in the truck. Normally, you'd be transporting your supplies to the construction site. And then you have to get workers and take them to the construction site. And then your job would be to protect the workers from getting shot from the rebels trying to not let you work. There are a lot of rebel bandits hiding in town because they're not too happy that, you know, another country is in their land doing work. So that's what that is. But the majority of the people are relatively nice. This guy up here, he's just hanging out, digging in the dirt, and again, has nothing to do with the mission. It just adds a little bit to it. When I see stuff like that, I always wonder, well, why is that guy sitting there doing nothing? Is there a purpose to it? But no, there's really no purpose. Same as up here, the town noises, none of that. It just adds to the realism of where you are. You'll see here in a second, which I don't even need the sirens on, but you know, it's still pretty cool. So I made that market there, and we're gonna go check that out. So we'll get the dog out first.
Get out.
And then you'll hear some music. You're gonna hear loudspeaker talking. You'll hear Arabic talking. And the crash up ahead is completely random thing to happen. So you know, you never know what you're gonna get when you play the mission. It's different every single time. About the way some people act and do things, which is kind of cool. So there's a loudspeaker, got some stuff going on, some propaganda probably, I don't know, I don't speak Arabic. You can hear the bus Diesel engine there. Cool sound. Alright, error, sound foul. I'm not sure if that goes to yet. Hopefully I can fix it. But pretty much it happens when the call to prayer comes on, and it's coming from that big mosque building there. And I made it so you can hear it really far away. So you can be back at base, and you can still hear it. So it's pretty loud. Which in reality, it is pretty loud. So. Right now, it plays for about 4 minutes, 3 minutes, and then it ends. So I'm still trying to figure out how to end it nicely, like with a fade, which I think I can. But right now, it just kind of cuts off. So I need to work on that. I mean, but what are the odds you're going to be standing right next to it when it goes off at 6 o'clock? You're probably going to be doing other things. So it's just one of those things to add some realism to it. Over here I got some pews and prayer blankets. You can see some guys on the blankets already. They are facing in the right direction, I think, because they're facing sun up. So, pretty close. Try to be accurate. And again, my dog's not healing because he's like way over there goofing off. So, and the dog is from a script from JBOY or Johnny Boy, so it's a pretty good script. So I've been trying to rack his brain with all kinds of cool stuff about this script. So it's pretty fun to use the dog. So I will add more stuff there to those apartments. Gonna put some cars in it, some nice cars. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna go trying to look for a bad guy that I know is around that area, but he ended up being dead, so it doesn't really work. But I'll show it to you anyway, just so you can kind of see the dog, and because he was supposed to pick up the bad guy's scent and let you know that there's a guy there, and then you track him and then apprehend him and take him to jail. But that's gonna have to be for another video. And that pretty much has nothing to do with construction part of the game, part of the quest, if you will. It's just another little side quest that you could do, and you really wouldn't have to do all the construction stuff if you didn't want to. You wouldn't get any of the task completes or objectives complete, but you could go around looking for bad guys and either arresting them or killing them. So there's a lot of bad guys just wandering around, and it's pretty random when they show up. Some of them show up when you enter certain areas. Some of them are set to triggers or timers when they go at a certain time. So yeah, it's pretty random, and there's not a lot of guys that will come at you at the same time. Since you're by yourself, I think the most I had coming was a truck of 4 that was driving through, and if they notice you, they'll get out of the truck and then start shooting at you. So it's pretty tough. I was in a big firefight with 2 of them testing it out the other day, and I had to send my dog over to try to attack one before without dying. So it gets pretty cool. So pretty much the premise of the mission is going to be boredom. So you're going to be doing stuff like this, just walking around the construction site, keeping an eye on your workers. You're going to get bored because nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden, it's going to have a firefight on your hands, or some guy sneaking around, or your dog's going to pick up on his scent, or he's going to growl. So you're going to go have to check it out, or there might be some bomb somewhere, or a landmine that you're going to have to clear out. So there's a lot of stuff like that going on in it, but it's never at a predictable time. So that's why I'm glad the dog's there, because you can play with the dog, you can shoot chickens and have them fetch the chickens. You can walk around, get in your truck, drive around. So it's not going to be a mission for everyone who likes to shoot 'em up and fast action pace stuff. because it's pretty just a low-key, by yourself with your dog mission. You know, and some people don't like that kind of stuff. So, me, I like that kind of stuff because it's completely different from what everybody else is doing. So, I like to do things a little differently, and I like to have a little bit of realism in it. You know, because if you're guarding somebody at a construction site, it's not going to be all action. You're just going to be sitting there doing absolutely nothing for a long time. You know, and watching the workers work. So, but cool thing is, I have added two. One's a movie. It's like crap, I can't remember. It's like Planet X or Forbidden Planet X. So I have the whole entire movie soundtrack in this game on a radio. So you could be sitting by the radio and listening to that. I also have a full hour and a half of Lucille Ball and Comedy Hour of an old radio show on another radio. So there's stuff like that that you could listen to and to get the board out, which is pretty fun. And then I actually have an obstacle course that you can do. I have a shooting range kind of thing that you can play with. There's a lot of little things to keep you occupied. But once you're keeping yourself occupied, you're not paying attention. And you're not paying attention, some bad guys are going to sneak up and take advantage of you. So you're kind of caught in that position. But anyway, pretty much the end of the mission. This guy's dead. He's supposed to be alive. I don't know what killed him. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. So hope you liked it. I'll do more on updates. But yeah, this is turning into a pretty cool one. And it's turning into a very long one. So stay tuned.